maybe time for summer vacation, but there are some people who pack their BlackBerries and laptops right along with their bathing suits and sunscreen. For tips to create a work-life balance, we're joined by Angela Mondou. She's president of ICE Leadership. It's good to have you here.
Hi, how are you doing, Marcy?
I'm well, thank you. Does that actually exist, work-life balance?
Oh, I think it does.
Does it?
We have to believe in it.
I guess so. I don't want to put a damper on this
No.
one. But, you know, why is it so important, Angela, for people to get away from it all? Vacations are really almost a mandatory thing these days for people because the stress levels are so high.
Yeah. Well, I think there's two reasons why it's important. One is yourself, right? We got to get away. We have to reconnect with family members. We got to hang out and do the stuff that we love to do. But the other piece is, believe it or not, taking vacation is really good for your career. Because you come back and you're re-energized, you're thinking differently, you have new ideas, you're innovative. That's where all the good ideas come from. I remember I wrote a book 2 years ago called Hit the Ground Leading. And I wrote most of my chapters while I was running every morning. That's when I thought, well, not sitting at the desk. So I think it's really important for your career as well as yourself.
Makes so much sense. Why do some people, though, feel that they can't disconnect? Because they're all the time, at home, but the BlackBerry's on, or on vacation and laptop with them. They almost feel like they're going to miss something.
Well, I think, there's a couple of reasons. One of them is this is a decade of volatile business times, right? And jobs are changing, companies are changing. So people are not quite as secure in their roles and maybe become a little more protective about their stuff that they're taking care of at work. A lot of us might be perfectionists. People can't do what I'm doing as well, so I can't necessarily leave it. But I think it's really important, to realize it, again, by preparing yourself to go away and go on vacation and delegate and be able to pass your work along. That also is a #1 growth strategy. That's something that I use with my teams, helping people understand that by passing work on, you can get out there, do more stuff, go on vacation, but also grow in your role at work. So it's got a really neat, I think, return on investment by being good at that.
Good way of putting it. If you can't get away from your wireless devices, is there a happy medium?
Well, having just come back from vacation with my partner last week who had his BlackBerry in the Muskoka chair overlooking the lake. I don't know, but I think there is. Personally, I run a company. I started my own company a couple years ago, ICE Leadership. I'm an entrepreneur with a small team. I'm on my BlackBerry when I'm on holidays. Hate to admit it. But I turn it on in the morning. I've given them signals to put in titles, urgent, must look at, and I put it away an hour later. So I think it's all about setting boundaries around what you're doing while you're away so that you can actually have that chill time where your brain is doing something besides work so that you can, get that creative, re-energized juice flowing back again. Because I can really get sucked into it and then my day of vacation's lost.
Yeah, we all can. We've all been there. Some interesting stats. Canadians recently said that 33% feel vacation deprived and a quarter are not taking all of their vacation, but really employers should be on board when it comes to vacation.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's absolutely critical, and I come from an interesting background, having been in the military where R&R and rest and relaxation is mandated, and there's a good reason why. They need people to go away so they come back sharp, focused, and productive. So there's, companies out there that really recognize that and that understand that employee satisfaction. I used to work for a company that had a saying, ESAT equals CSAT. Employee satisfaction equals customer satisfaction. You got happy people that are getting away and loving time that they have on the side. They're going to love their job too, as opposed to getting caught in the grind and not getting that space away and being re-energized. So
some excellent advice.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right. Now